everyone, welcome to my escape. As you may notice from the background, I'm back at university. So school is starting this week. I thought it would be really fun to do a vlog of my first week at school and also my reading reaction to Red, White, and Royal Blue. So it's my first shot at doing a vlog, so we'll see how it goes, but basically it's gonna be my first week at university, so you can do the fun things with me like going to orientation and figuring out where my classes are and all of that, while also reading Red, White, and Royal Blue and kind of having my reactions to that. And then I'm going to do a part 2 where I react to the movie of Red, White, and Royal Blue. So I just think it's gonna be like a really fun setup. I hope you guys enjoy. It's gonna be an editing nightmare for me, but I'm excited. It is a rather full day to start on, but I wanted to start at the beginning of the week, so here we go. So now we gotta go pick up Red, White, and Royal Blue. Let's go. Okay, this day did not go how I planned because I thought I would be home earlier and I could like make dinner and then eat that in the living room and start on my book. And by the time I got home, it was dark. And now I don't even want to eat because it's too late. So we're just gonna crawl into bed. This is my little nest here I got going on. I'm a big pillow person. I like my pillows. And get into Red, White, and Royal Blue. So going into it, what do I know? I know it's gay. Like I know it's 2 men. And it's like British. Like one of them's British. I think royalty. I think that's where the Royal Blue comes in. Aside from that, I really don't know. I know people have hyped it up. I saw part of the trailer on Prime once, but I didn't even realize what I was watching, and then when I did, I just shut it off. So I know he had a British accent. That's really all I know going into it. So other than that, we're coming in completely blind. So let's see how it goes. Nobody judge my cocoon. Okay. He's insulting Britain basically, and he goes blah 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 blah, the imperialism that allows princes to exist is all trash. And I was like, okay, yes, but also you're American, but we'll just brush over that. And then the next line is literally his sister going, is this your TED Talk? She asks, you do realize America is a genocidal empire, right? I appreciate that. I love it. I have to put it down because my eyes are watering and I'm reading the same paragraph over and over and over again because I just need to go to bed. So I'm going to stop fighting it and pick it up tomorrow. Class got canceled, so I will have way more time to read tomorrow than I expected. And so day 2 begins. Shopping yesterday and I feel like I have nothing to eat, so we're gonna keep it simple and we're gonna have a banana and some yogurt and then I'll figure it out later. Got the dill beans, okay, because I had them at my grandpa's and I was like, oh, these are delicious, so I bought myself some because they're on sale, because they're wilty, and now I don't know how to cook them, so that will also be a project for today. And also, I don't really like to eat in silence, so if I'm not reading, which I'm not gonna eat and read a physical book, I will watch YouTube on my phone. So that's my morning. On YouTube, I'm watching Steph Board book haul and TBR, so I will link it obviously when I make this video. She just pulled out Shocked and I was like, I know that author's name, Kate Canterbury. I was like, how do I know that author's name? And then she's like, oh, it's a companion novel in a jam. I literally read In a Jam like yesterday or the day before, maybe a couple days ago. I don't know, but like within the last week, and I was dying for more of the series, but Kindle said there was no more in the series, and now I'm pumped that this is up. So I was tired of staying in bed and reading, which is why I came to the couch. And then I thought my roommate was gone for the day, but she wasn't. So that was really awkward, and I don't know how people vlog because that was very uncomfy. But now we have to make a drink to like make it better because I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Sugar will make everything better. and we'll go back to the couch and read. So I am kind of sad that we didn't get a meet cute. I'm on page 30, but like, I kind of would have liked a meet cute. I don't know. I don't think I was expecting like the animosity necessarily. I was ready for like a really sweet like rom-y, not even a rom-com, just a really sweet romance. So I'm not loving Alex. Like, he just seems really irritating, and like I know it says he's a narcissist, but like he actually is a narcissist. And I'm just like, okay. But whoever Zara is, I think she is either like the second of the president, like assistant, or she's like the bodyguard that they talked about on the plane, or maybe she's both. But I just like, she's like, and the only way to do that is to make it look like your little slap fight at the wedding with some homoerotic crap bro mishap. Low-key facts. Alex is so mean. I was really ready for a moment between them, and then he just goes, are you done? I was actually on a call. Alex. I'm living for the Star Wars conversation. I love when books do this and they like put pop culture in it, and they just have these like takes on it, and the side characters just fade it because that's my life and it's so relatable, and it just makes me so happy. Literally love it. I have not read a book with chapters this long in quite a while, and I don't love it. They make it something attainable. I don't know why I just expected this to be dual POV, and I keep thinking maybe the next chapter will have the prince, and then it doesn't. And I don't want to go through the whole book in Alex's head. Oh! I didn't realize this was the same author of One Last Stop, but that's supposed to be like this really cool sapphic, like time travel or like ghost love story or something like that. I've heard really good things about that one too. Okay. I feel like the Veep Texan was completely unnecessary, and the red and y'alls that are just dropped in are not enough of like linguistic cues to remind you they're Texan. It's just like, oh yeah, y'all, y'all, y'all. I'm like, it just doesn't fit. I don't know, guys, I'm kind of bored, to be honest. I'm 73 pages in. They basically just started talking. And I don't really love Alex. I don't love how the whole book so far has been in his point of view. I'm not invested, and I'm really struggling to stay engaged. Okay, I'm trying, I really am. I'm 123 pages in. I'm still bored. And I'm not invested in any of the characters. Not even the side characters or subplots or literally nothing. And I don't think it's gonna pick up at this point. I hope to be surprised, but for right now, I'm going to put it down, have some lunch, give my brain a wash because I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. So I was going to, come back to reading, but then I had lunch and fell asleep. This book actually put me to sleep. Now I gotta go scout. So hockey took quite a bit longer. I ended up covering for another ice after the one I was scheduled to be on, so that was fun. But came home, made dinner, hung out with my roommate. Well, got some work done beside her, but really not that much. First week of classes though, there's not that much to do, so we'll check in again tomorrow. Maybe I'll be added to my classes by then. I probably should have edited today, but I kind of forgot, and now I'm just too tired and I don't want to. So then we're just gonna go back to reading Red, White, and Royal Blue and then go to bed. And when I wake up tomorrow, then I'll edit. It's gonna be great. I think that's it for me tonight. Oh, I'm not even halfway through. I'm not as bored. They are cute, and I hope it continues to get better. Day 3? Day 4? We don't really know. Getting out of bed sucked today, so I did not edit and I did not read. I basically just stared at the ceiling, telling myself to do either, and just could not get out of bed. So now we're up because we have to be up. So that's fun. I have to get ready for my first day of work. It's not that much, it's just a meeting. As always, I'm just gonna watch YouTube now as I eat. And we are going to get some work done and prep for my first work meeting, so wish me luck because I need this job. Oh, so I just had my job meeting. I don't really know what to say about that, but okay. I had my first class. It was a lot of fun. I'm very excited to be in my program. Very, very pumped about school. But my camera died, so couldn't film anything for the rest of it, but basically did lecture, came home, made dinner while my phone charged, read a little bit of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and then remembered that I was supposed to be vlogging it, so now I'm hopping on there for that. It has definitely gotten better. I'm well over the halfway point. I'm 289 pages in. I'm like a little iffy on the mom, and I'm kind of liking the dad, but he's also a little sus too. I love Nora and June, and I love like that support system and like Pez, but the adults in his life seem a little like fake supporting to me. But I do like Cash. Cash and Amy, definitely am here for. It is picking up, it is really cute. There is more like tension, I guess, and like angst happening, and that is fun to read about. And I am enjoying it at this point. It just took me quite a long time to get into it. So my roommate's gonna come home soon, so I'm giving her the living room, and I'm going to read in bed for a little bit and then probably do homework. But I want to get further in this because I don't know how much time or if any I have to read tomorrow. Tell me how I'm on page 292 and only on chapter 11. I didn't know I had such strong opinions about chapter length, but I hate long chapters. Chapter 11? Henry's been kind of for me this whole time, but his speech. Page 347, facts. Literally, bless. Call out the hypocrisy, okay? Call out the hypocrisy. We're here for it. I'm gonna pause here. I have some homework to get through and some editing to do, so I'll probably edit first. Another day. I am liking the book better, I will say that. I didn't get to read any more of it last night. I honestly kind of thought I'd finish it last night, but that's not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen today either, but we gotta go to class. No YouTube or reading with breakfast this morning because I only have approximately 4 minutes before I have to leave the house, so we'll see how this goes. I gotta walk home. Loving classes so far. Haven't been this excited for school since like my first year. I'm so excited for where this program is gonna go, and it's gonna take so much time. And it's a bit excessive, but I love it so far. Off again. I am going to go see an old roommate of mine and a friend, and he's got the cute little dog, and then we're gonna walk around and hang with the dog and kind of catch up. Off again for another scouting session. I'm probably not gonna get to read until late tonight, but I'm also ready to go to bed, and it's way too early, so I gotta get to the rink before I fall asleep, and then it'll be fun. So I tried to be like on top of school as it started, you know, which is what I told myself I was gonna do. And the profs don't post their actual things. So like I have an assignment due, and I know I have it due, but I don't have any of the information required to do it, as in like the questions I'm answering or how long it needs to be or the format or anything like that, because the prof hasn't posted it. So I'm a little frustrated. So instead, we're just gonna get kind of on top of our content. We're up, we're alive. Girls' night was really fun. I didn't vlog anything, I don't think. But yeah, it was really good to see everyone again. Been a couple months. Now I'm a bit hungover, so I need a shower and I need some food. But today's the day that I finish Red, White, and Royal Blue, because I knew I was gonna feel like trash today. So I saved the ending.
Okay, so I didn't read the book yet. Took longer than I anticipated to get my friends sorted because they had stayed over, and then clean all that up after and like clean my apartment. And then I took a very long nap. Now I feel great, but my class organized this little meet and greet thing. So I'm gonna go see them, you know, make some friends, all that fun stuff. And I will check in with you guys later. And I'm back. So bowling was, well, I didn't bowl, so I can't say bowling was decent. You know, the icebreaker was decent. There was like an issue with the lanes or something, so I didn't actually bowl, but I sat there and I watched people bowl, so that was fun. And then I went to Tim's because I was like, I'd already planned on paying money today, but I couldn't pay money because I didn't have a lane. So I got Tim's instead, and I'm very excited because I got like potato wedges and the roast beef craveable, which is like delicious. This is a giant potato wedge, but I'm so excited because I needed something super greasy, and this is definitely hitting the spot.
I ate my Tim's, it was delicious. I realized I was gonna have an ebook expire on my account, so finish that up real quick. I only have like 10% left to read. But now we are going to finish Red, White, and Royal Blue. Okay? I'm almost there. I'm so close. And we're gonna get through it right now. I don't know how I feel about like this kind of jumping format. Like we just did a podcast, there's been some like newspaper headlines and stuff like that. Sometimes that can work really well, and in movies it works really well, so I'm intrigued to see how that plays out on film. However, in a book it just kind of feels repetitive. Like, did I need to read the podcast when I know everything that happened already? Do I need to see that kind of broken to the world? No, because I don't get any audience feedback. So that's why in like film it works, because you can see that podcast and it'll often, you know, flip to an audience listening, or different people in cars or at home or at work, and you can see kind of how it spreads throughout the country, and that's what it's showing you. But in the book, it just feels like you're paraphrasing the last chapter I read, and it's unnecessary. So I don't love it, it's kind of jarring, and I could definitely do without. Alex and Lila's relationship is actually so cute. I honestly thought I had like 30 pages left, and I don't know why I thought that, because I literally showed you guys how much I had left, but I figured it'd be done by now. So kind of late. I don't know if I'll actually get through it. I'm just starting chapter 15. This actually might be a tomorrow thing, but we'll see. Why am I tearing up? Ah! The election. I'm literally tearing up for the election. Okay. I am not going to cry because of a political campaign. That's a lie. I probably will cry over many, but not in this book. Okay, so I finished it. I think the ending tears were less so because of the book and more so just because I'm tired. And this took me longer to read than I thought it was going to, like tonight. So I kind of thought I'd be asleep by now, but doesn't matter. I would rather be crying just because I'm sleepy than crying over an election. So, thoughts on the book. It did have its moments, you know, where I would smile or giggle or like tear up or something, but I'm not in love with it. It was quite boring for a good portion of the story, and although it did actually wrap me in the end and I was like invested in the characters and all that, it took a long time to get there, and I probably wouldn't have made it through if I hadn't committed to doing this vlog. So that's unfortunate. I would probably give it like a 3-star rating. Again, it did like evoke emotion at some points, which would assume a higher rating, but it also was it took a long time to get into it, for sure. I didn't love the flipping back and forth of like ways. I mean, obviously like the texting was fine, but you had the texting, you had the emails, you had newspaper headlines, you had speeches, you had the podcast. Like there was a bunch of other media thrown in, and again, overall I think that works really well in movies. I don't think it works as well in books. Texting I do like. I didn't like the actual physical format of like how it was edited and included. I didn't love that. It just looked a little like fan fiction-y. But that, and then some of the political speeches, actually no, I don't even want to say that I could do political speeches in this format. I think they should have been delivered as dialogue and broken up with like they looked to this person, or this person was doing that, or like something like that. Like just reading it as a political speech, it loses some of that emotion. That could also just be like my background and my education, because I do actually have to go and read political speeches. So to me, it kind of removed me from the story a little bit, and I was looking at it from like a history perspective of like analyzing the speeches, and that kind of took me out of it. Whereas less of a, hey, this is like the statement we're making, and I'm imagining, you know, like the president getting up to make this speech, or I'm imagining the first son getting up to make this speech, didn't really hit the same. And I feel like it could have been incorporated in a more traditional sense and had more like emotions evoked. I don't want to discourage, because sometimes different formatting works. Sometimes I really like it. Like I do really like texting books, and you need creativity. So took a chance, tried some new things. I can appreciate it for what it is. I don't think it really worked in this one, but I wouldn't shut down other books for having like a similar concept. The pacing I feel was off. Like I said, I was very bored in the beginning. I also don't know if a lot of it was like necessary. Like I don't think it was necessary that he, you know, had a picture of the guy when he was like 14. I don't think it was necessary that they disliked each other in the beginning. I feel like especially like the dislike in the beginning was more of a marketing move than a make sense for the story move. So that like didn't really do it for me. I felt like all the side characters were very, very shallow, and there was like minimal depth even to Alex. Like he was a narcissist, he did have a little bit of character growth, but overall like he was still the same. Like he's super intelligent, he's able to manage and balance all these things, he's funny, he's attractive, he's flirty. Just it lacked any sense of realism, because I didn't feel like the characters were real people. But that said, I still rooted for them. Like I still loved Zara's relationship, and Luna like had a little bit more depth to him, and like I really did like Luna and Alex's relationship. However, a lot of it was felt very static and very one-dimensional. But it is definitely time for me to go to bed, so yeah. And then tomorrow I have a lot of schoolwork to get through, so tomorrow's gonna be pretty crammed full, but I will also be watching the movie tomorrow and doing my reaction to that. I am truly, to my core, not a morning person. I hate waking up, but reading first thing makes it better. So normally I have a book right beside me, but because I finished Red, White, and Royal Blue, it's all the way over there on my bookshelf. And then I gotta do a scholarship application, and then I gotta do my readings for class, and it's gonna be a lot of watching me on my laptop today. How fun.
ultimately, I read way more than I intended to, and I have to get up and actually like do stuff, but I have no motivation to do said stuff, and I don't want to, so I think I'm gonna do full makeup so that I don't crawl back into bed, and then hopefully that gives me the, I don't know, requirements to go about my day. Okay, this is what we got. I can never do my eyebrows even, and it bothers me endlessly. So, I've decided I'm in a sunny enough mood now that we can watch Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I will be pumped about it. So I'm gonna go watch that now. I'm having my lemonade and Sour Patch Kids, and I made popcorn. So it's like, it's a whole vibe right now. Really gonna do the most for it. But this has been something I wanted to do with the channel since the start, because my favorite like types of YouTube content to watch are book recommendations and then movie reactions. And I was like, I would like both of them. So I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna make it. I just finished watching Red, White, and Royal Blue, so you can wait for that reaction. I will be doing a whole video on my movie reaction to Red, White, and Royal Blue. I just have to figure out how to do that and how to edit it. So I'm hoping I can get it up like reasonably soon following this one, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little nervous. We already had some technical issues at the start, but I do want to do it, so it would be fun. So you can do a little watch this, compare my reading thoughts and my reading vlog to then my movie reaction, and see how the two kind of compare and contrast. But this is my last night with you guys on the vlog, so I will take my makeup off, maybe get something to eat, and then probably edit a little bit before going right to sleep. It's been super fun. I hope you enjoyed. I've never done a vlog before, so this might be a bit choppy, but let me know if you've got tips or tricks down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!